Welcome back. Let's go ahead and then implement this use case and then understand more about the count and then count index features. So let's go back to our GitHub repo and go inside 0403 meta argument count. Okay, so we are in HashiCorp certified Terraform associate 04 Terraform resources and 0403 meta argument count. So introduction part we have completed. We understood about the resource meta argument count and we are going to implement it now. So we are going to create 5 EC2 instances using a single EC2 instance resource. Okay, so one EC2 resource in Terraform equals to one EC2 instance in real AWS cloud. In the same way, 5 EC2 instance resources is equal to 5 EC2 instances in AWS cloud. So which means if you want to create the 5 EC2 instances without count, so then how it is going to look like is, so let's comment the count and then count related stuff here. Okay, so if you want to create 5 EC2 instances, so then you need to copy 5 times this one. Okay, and then provide the unique local name like web1 and web2, web3 and web4 and then web5. So you can see the amount of code you need to write to create multiple EC2 instances. So like this, each instance its own resource you need to create without if we don't have any meta argument of type count. Okay, so now if we remove all these things and just say count is equal to 5 and remove this web1. Okay, so then what happens is it will create the 5 EC2 instances for us. Let's go ahead and then see how it is going to do. So before that, if you see C1 versions .ef, it is a standard one. So I'm just using here 0.14 so that this template, if it is in 0.15 also it's going to work. So because tilde and then greater than is the version constraint here, and standard things have put it here, and C2 EC2 instance.tf. So here resource is AWS instance and local name is web, and AMI whatever Amazon Linux in US East 1 region whatever is available as on today, and instance type is T2 micro, and then I have provided the tag as name is equal to web. Okay, so and then count is 5. So I have provided the meta argument. So if you want you can even search the meta argument here, count, and then value is 5. So I provided the meta argument is 5. So now if we go ahead and then implement this, what should happen? Okay, so let's go back here. So and execute the Terraform commands. So let me go here and 04 and I'll say 0403 meta argument count and Terraform manifest, and I will say Terraform init. Okay, so we are initializing first and we will validate, and then next we will format, and then we will execute the plan command. So next we will Terraform validate. It looks good, and we will say Terraform fmt format, and next we will run the plan. So let's see what happens with Terraform plan. So it should show the resource type dot local name of 0 1 2 3 5 instances for us. Okay, so it's, you can see it is only one resource here. Okay, so this resource is only one resource, but in the plan it is showing it is going to add 5 to add. Why? So let's go up and then see what it is doing. Okay, so if you see here, so it is going to create AWS underscore instance, web of 0 will be the first instance. Okay, so after that you will find web of 1, second instance will be created. Okay, so resource AWS instance only. So like this it will also create web of 2 and then web of 3 and then web of 4. See, so like this all these things will be created. So I'll say Terraform apply auto approve. Okay, so now what happens is it will create 5 EC2 instances with name as web for all of those things. So let's wait and then see the EC2 instances got created for us. Okay, so it's coming, just give it a second. So you can see, so 5 EC2 instances are getting created, 1 2 3 4 5, and the tag also you can see it is web. Okay, so if you want the tag name, change it to web 0, web 1, web 2, web 3, web 4. So you can even add the count dot index here. Okay, so let these instances get running and get back to our steps here. So you have applied, and then EC2 instances and its name got created, and then all those things are getting created now. So now the next thing is understand about the count index. So currently we see the EC2 instances has the same name web. If we see here these things. Okay, so with the count dot index, so we can add the dollar and then flower brackets and then count dot index. We can change this to web 0, web 1, web 2, web 3, web 4, like that. So let's go back to our Visual Studio Code and comment the name, this one, and uncomment it. Okay, so this count dot index will be helpful for many of the other logics to implement in complex cases, not only for naming. So here I am using it for naming, but in real world, based on the scenarios and then what we are experiencing when we are using with count, so this count dot index might help for many ways. Okay, so for now we are using it for name. So now let's say Terraform plan and see what happens. So after that we will apply and then see the name gets changes or not. Okay, so let's wait for it. So we can see here 5 to change, and web will be changed to web 4, and then web will be changed to web 3. For each instance it is going to change the name accordingly. For example, aws_instance.web1, the web will be changed to web-1 like this. Okay, so let's say Terraform apply and then auto approve. So all the names whatever we are seeing here should be automatically changed with the count dot index. Okay, so let's wait for the changes to come in. So we can see now aws_instance.web.01234 modifications complete. So let's come back here and then refresh. Okay, so now you can see web 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The names also changed based on the count dot index. So this completes the demonstration of count and then count index. Okay, meta argument count. So now what we are going to do is we are going to clean up the stuff. Okay, so I'll say Terraform destroy auto approve. So once all these 5 EC2 instances are deleted, I'm also going to clean up these things and also roll back these changes. Okay, so which means this will be changed to this. Okay, so that for your demo it will be as is. Give me a second. So we can see it now, all the 5 resources got destroyed, and we are also going to save the EC2 instance with the original format, name is equal to web, and later you can modify to web-$count.index for the second time here. So the demo will be at the original state when you try and then execute these templates. Okay, so now finally we will also remove that .terraform and then terraform.tfstate files. Okay, with that this section will be completed. So in our next lecture we'll focus on for each, meta argument for each. So I'll see you in the next lecture. Until then, bye bye. Thank you.